Yeah, so new Nosferatu. I mean, it's a famous movie, isn't it? The original, but
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never, there's other famous little clips you see. I've never actually seen it, but I do like Robert Eggers. I did like The Northman a lot. I did like
Yep.
The Lighthouse a lot.
Yep.
So, based on that and the trailers, it looks pretty good. It's great cinematography, and it's got this really nice sort of saturated blues and almost black and white movie, basically. Really atmospheric. It looks absolutely fantastic. So that's definitely worth watching. And
Is it a
good performances in
horror?
it as well.
Is it actually a horror, or is it?
No, I would say it's more like, well, I suppose I'll just say it like it was a gothic horror, I suppose, because he is a vampire at the end of the day. So I guess but it's nothing really gory in it. Lily Rose Depp actually is pretty good. I've never seen her in anything before. Bill Skarsgård, you wouldn't know it was him. Honestly, it's got unrecognisable because of the makeup on him and whatever he's doing with his voice. And Taylor Johnson's in it, who I didn't realise he was in it, actually. He's a bit hammy in it, but I don't know if he's trying to go for like a hammer horror vibe in his performances and stuff like that. It just seems, I don't know, it kind of pulled me out of it a little bit. His performance is a bit off.
Because obviously, we got. I know it's different, but we got Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula. Is it of any way like that at all, or totally different?
Yeah, I mean the problem is because Nosferatu is basically just a unauthorized adaptation of Dracula.
Yeah.
So it's exactly the same plot. So you've got even though all the names have been changed, if you've seen like Bram Stoker's Dracula so many times, that's the one downside of this film. There's the familiar beats. It's like, oh yeah, he's going to the castle. Oh, this is a bit when he falls out the window to escape. Oh, this is a bit when he turns up at the window. This is the bit when these the female characters. I can't remember what her character name is. It's Mina in Dracula, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And there's something else, like her friend gets killed, and all of the Van Helsing character in it, acting a bit bonkers and a bit manic. So it's got a lot of familiar beats. It feels like a sort of dark, arty, gothic remake of Bram Stoker's Dracula because it's that's what Nosferatu original was in the first place, I suppose. So I think it's the other downside. I want to kick in it now, but I do think that the pacing, it feels like it goes full in with the moody atmosphere and pitches it quite high and tense and dramatic and stays there all the way through. I never really felt any quiet moments. Everything felt a bit full on, I think, through the whole thing. But it looked amazing. I was really, really engrossed in it. And it's just nice seeing something like this, which, like I say, is almost like a black and white movie.
I know The Northman and The Lighthouse are both a bit mad and a bit strange, and I know a lot of people who just don't like them because they're so weird. Is this
they won't like Nosferatu then.
Right, it's more of the same.
They will not like Nosferatu, but I would say this is definitely worth watching.
Brilliant.
Looks amazing, really good performances in it. It's just got a vibe where, so much horror movies nowadays that are basically just gore, aren't they? Gore, Terrifier, gore is very sort of popular in the Saw movies, but something like this, a little bit more gothic and atmospheric, I feel like that's a good comeback. I want to see more Hammer style movies like this.
Sounds like a plan. So it is worth watching. And scores out of 10?
Oh, high 8, 8.5.
Oh, that sounds good.
Maybe a 9 on a rewatch. Yeah, I really enjoyed it anyway on first watch. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.